that the Labour Party is very keen to reduce class sizes to under 30 for 5, 6 and 7-year-olds. Why is that important?
Well, the last Labour government managed to achieve this for the younger class sizes, and it's transformative because if the class sizes are too big, then children are either the children that are not as loud as others will get lost in the system, or those that have behavioural problems will not get the support that they need. We know that the evidence is that class sizes over 30 do affect the attainment and the learning for all children in the classroom. So it's important for the outcomes for children to make sure they get the education they deserve.
How many children are we talking about? How many children are taught in classes that size?
Well, there's variants in terms of class sizes over 30, and there's even some that are over 40, to be quite honest with you, and it's quite a substantial.
What number of pupils are we talking about?
Well, there's quite a substantial amount of pupils that are. I haven't got the numbers on me at hand, Nick, but it is quite a substantial amount of children that are in class sizes that are over 30 now.
Are we, Angela Rayner, are we talking about 50 children, 5,000 children, 5 million children? I mean, how many are we talking about?
It's a significant number. It's not 500 or 5,000. It's significant.
You've said that 3 times. Do you not think it would be an idea to have a sense of how many children we're talking about? You are the Shadow Education Secretary.
Yeah, well, I do have a sense of that, but I don't have the figures.
Could you give me the number then, please?
No, I'm not just going to pluck a number out of thin air, but I can tell you that the number is significant.
You're the Shadow Education Secretary. One of your key pledges is to try and reduce class sizes, which will really resonate with my listeners, for 4, 5 and 6-year-olds and 7-year-olds, and I'm asking you how many children this affects, and all you can tell me is a substantial number. Shall I help you? I've got a number. Shall I give it to you?
Go on then, you give it me. Go on, right. If you've got it, you give it me. And it is a substantial number, yes. Go for it.
Don't you think it's rather strange that it's left to the journalists, the media, to inform the Labour Party of the number? You're talking about 520,445 primary school pupils in England alone, classes of 31 or more. So it's a sizable chunk. Do you not think you should have had that number?
It is. Well, I told you it's a sizable chunk, Nick, and you had that number, so you know exactly what I was talking about, and we've been absolutely clear about that. I'm just not going to play that numbers game with you and just try and pluck one out there.
But is this not another example, respectfully, Angela Rayner, where Labour policies are almost thought up on the hoof, they're very appealing, but when you're asked just the most basic questions, that is, how much does it cost, and in this instance, to how many pupils does it apply, Labour is always found wanting, some would argue.
No, it's not the case. It's not the case at all. We do have those numbers to hand. It's just that, you know, I know how much it costs us to reduce the class sizes. We've got all the costings and figures. There's quite a number of things that we've announced over a period of a few weeks, and you've got those figures. You know what those figures are because we've announced it in the past, so you know the figures are there. I said it's a significant number. It is a significant number. Yes, Labour, when we're in power, we actually do deliver on it, unlike the Conservatives. When they're in power, they promise you and then they break their promises. Labour in power, we reduce class sizes and we've promised to do it again.
Lastly, of that 520,445, do you want to tell me how many are in reception classes? No, I didn't think
Nick, go on, tell me. You've got those numbers to hand, Nick. Do you want me to get precise on every single nuance?
I did the research, so we know how much. It's the who, what, where, when, why, how. We know how much money, but we don't know how many pupils. I have got the number for you, yes, and I will share it with you, Angela Rayner. It's around 100,000 are in those reception classes.